This is Brian with StreamFiles.com and Trailing to Reaction. I've been a fan of Justin Benson and Aaron Moorhead for quite a while now. The first movie I saw from the pair was Spring from 2014, and that was pretty good. A nice twist on the monster movie type story. Though, for my money, their best movie was Resolution from 2014. That was interesting because that's the most Lovecraftian of any of their films, in my opinion. Well, The Endless as well is sort of Lovecraftian, but for Resolution, it very much treads in Lovecraft waters. And the thing is, what Benson and Moorhead seem to understand is what powers Lovecraft. It's not monsters, it's fear of the unknown, it's mystery, it's isolation. These are the things that drive Lovecraft's stories, not the monster. The monster is important, don't get me wrong, but it's not what animates Lovecraft and his mythos, which is why so many filmmakers don't get it right. They don't understand that. Though Benson and Moorhead do, and I'm not sure if they've even read Lovecraft, to be totally honest. I've never listened to any interviews of theirs, and I've never read anything where they cite Lovecraft, but I can't imagine they haven't, because their work encapsulates that fear of the unknown, the fear of something bigger and larger than you are, and most importantly, something bigger and larger than you are that doesn't give a damn about you. That's also, I think, a prerequisite of Lovecraft. It's not just the fear and the weirdness and the strangeness. It's the isolation, it's the smallness of humans that power his work. In any case, the latest work from Benson and Moorhead is called Synchronic. I want to say Synchronic so bad, but there's no T. So it's Synchronic, I believe. And let's take a look at that trailer.
You know, they say we see everything once in this game. Pretty sure we've never seen this.
I think they need help.
You alright?
I'm fine. The bad news is it's inoperable and never starts your radiation.
What's going on with you?
I want to know that there's meaning in the things I do. If you're watching this, I'm probably trying to convince you of something pretty unbelievable, or I'm dead.
Don't do anything to get her back. But this is, the next dose could kill you.
There are things that are far worse than death. What happened to him?
They're not returning.
It's gotta be me.
You can't deal with reality.
Yeah, the clock keeps ticking down. The time is an illusion.
Well, that was the trailer for Synchronic, though, as I said earlier, the first movie I saw from them was Spring in 2014. Then I saw Resolution, which blew my mind, and it's definitely one of the most Lovecraftian movies I've ever seen. Then I saw The Endless in 2017, which calls back to Resolution in 2012. I didn't know at the time of Moorhead and Benson, so that it called back a movie it was totally unrelated to impressed the hell out of me, because it was the weirdest thing. I felt out of sync, and I've never had that feeling before. Looking at the trailer for Synchronic, it seems to call back to Resolution. There was one scene in that trailer which looked out of Resolution to me. And I hope it is, because that's the weirdest thing, and that's awesome. I love that kind of weirdness. And as you can probably tell, I'm really hyped for this movie. Though there's another reason I'm hyped for it. A few days ago, Justin Benson was on Twitter, encouraging people not to see his movie in theaters. That impresses the hell out of me. Why is that, you might add? Because there is a virus, coronavirus, you may have heard of it, raging through the country right now. And the only way we're going to bring this under control is to stop meeting indoors in groups. I get it, the theaters are trying to mitigate the spread of this by trying to clean up. But nonetheless, the only way to guarantee that this virus is under control is to stop going to theaters or any indoor place for that matter. Just stop doing it. And Justin Benson actually said for people not to go to theaters to see his movie. I respect that so much, because unlike, I don't know, Christopher Nolan, he gets how dangerous this virus is, and he's doing what he can to mitigate it. Never mind, unlike a lot of people, he has skin in the game, and he is saying, don't go see this movie in theaters. It will come on streaming or in drive-ins. Don't go to the movies to see this. I respect that so much. And it's the same thing with Scott Derrickson, who is also saying, don't go to movies because of this. In fact, Derrickson, I want to say a month or so ago, said, don't go see Tenet in theaters. Do not do it. And I respect that. These are people with skin in the game. And it's important that they take the lead in discouraging people from going to theaters till we get this under control. In any case, this is Brian with ScreenFiles.com and Trailer and Reaction. And that was the trailer for Synchronic. Synchronic? I think it's Synchronic. And this is Brian with ScreenFiles.com, and this is Trailer and Reaction. And that was the trailer for Synchronic. What do you think about it? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Let me know down below. And since you're there, consider a like or a follow. Peace.